Hey everybody, welcome to the channel. My name's Patrick. Today, we're going to be talking about body lubrication. Specifically, the hinges for the door that I'm sitting on, as well as a whole bunch of other locations that I probably should have been doing more frequently.
Alright, let's take a look at our owner's manual. On page 85 is where we find the information about body. According to Volvo, to avoid rattles and unnecessary wear, the body should be lubricated once a year. Hinges on hood, doors, and trunk lid, as well as door stops, should be lubricated every 10,000 miles or 16,000 kilometers. We're going to use some Volvo grease, a little bit of 3-in-1 oil, and some spray silicone lubricant. In addition, we're going to have some rubber gloves, paper towel, Q-tips handy. We will also be using a Phillips screwdriver, a T25 Torx drive, and a bone tool. This colorful inspiration isn't necessary, but it does help to balance out our project table. Starting with number 1 on the list, we have the trunk lid lock keyhole. This we're going to be applying grease to. Ideally, we would like the grease to be worked down into the sliding keyhole surfaces. However, as you can see, my key is not the correct one. So I'm just going to use my finger instead, but you get the general idea. Wipe it clean, and we're good to go to our next item on the list. Item number 2 are the trunk lid hinges. For this, we're going to be applying oil. Depending on how generously you apply the oil, you may have to clean up some after you are finished. Item number 3 is the door lock keyhole outer sliding surfaces. We're going to be using oil on this. Using the key to work everything back and forth a little to work the oil in. Number 4 is a bit of oil on the wind deflector for cars equipped with a sunroof. Moving on to the front of the car for number 5. The manual recommends using oil for the hood hinges. I am, however, using a little bit of silicone spray lubricant. Either option seems like a better idea than using nothing at all. Number 6 is the hood latch. We're putting a little oil on the latch itself, as well as a bit of silicone spray on the handle lever and the spring. Number 7 are the front seat slide rails and latch devices. I took out the seat so it was easier to see what I was doing, but you really don't have to do this. A little silicone spray in these areas would probably also do just fine. It'd be a little easier to spray underneath the seat without having to remove it entirely. Number 8 requires the removal of the interior door panel to gain access to the window regulator. I'm applying a small amount of grease to both slides as well as the operational gear. This brings us to our final activity, the door hinges and the door stop. I'm applying a small amount of grease to the door hinges. These are item A in the image provided in the owner's manual, and some oil on item B in that same image. Silicone spray for the top hinge. Finally, a little bit of oil on our door stop. Here's page 85 again from the owner's manual for any of you who might want to take a quick snapshot and keep it for future reference.
Just like that, in the matter of a few minutes or a couple of days, we have the Volvo 240 sedan all lubricated for the next 12 months or 10,000 miles. Now, if you've made it this far in the video, perhaps you would like to consider leaving a like, putting a comment in the comments section, or even perhaps subscribing. Come on, why not? Who knows what fun, interesting, or perhaps useful thing we'll be doing next. All right, thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next episode.